Hello everyone, sorry for the delay, but once again, here we are with another DOS virus. This is the RSA DOS virus, and if you listen very closely, our more regular viewers may be able to tell we are not using the usual Packard Bell 386 computer. We are actually using a compact ProLinea 575E. And the reason for that is that the Packard Bell really couldn't keep up with this virus. It ran it way too slowly for its own good. So now, instead of I believe a 25 megahertz 386, we're using a 75 megahertz Pentium processor. Big increase. So we'll go ahead and run the virus really quick. That actually took about 15 to 20 seconds on the 386, so right off the bat we're doing pretty well. Go ahead and look at our favorite files, Virus.DOS.RSA, usually 19,742 bytes. However, when it is run, it is infected. That is much faster than it worked on the 386. You can see the file size has increased by quite a bit to 25,021. Same thing with files like sys, increased from 9,432 to 14,827. And it's not just a COM file infector, as we also infect exe files such as power. Right, it takes a little bit longer. Hopefully it doesn't hang. There we go. If we look at the exe again, we can see that it has increased by over 7,000 bytes to 15,740. Now, what makes this virus interesting is that it actually infects zip files. And so we'll look here, we have our super cool directory called cooldir, and in it we have coolexe1 and coolcom1 and 2. Now these are just copies of sys.com, graphics.com, and power.exe once again. So we're not going to bother running them right now. But if we look at coolcom.1, oops, we actually ran it, which infects it. But if we look at coolcom2, we can see that it is sys.com by the file size. Now, we have pkzip on here. We're going to go ahead and run it. Cooldir, and we're going to zip up the files in cooldir. Oops, /star. There we go. So pkzip has created a new zip file for us right here called cooldir.zip. We're going to move this, well, we'll just unzip it here. pk unzip cooldir.zip. And if we look closely, there's an extra file. So what happens is the virus actively is looking for zip files, and when it notices you unzipping one, it will add in a new file for you, which is actually infected by the virus. If you look at the file size, got the nice neat hacker typer kind of alternating cap style, but this is about the length we have seen from file size increases, almost 8,000 bytes. And when we run it, wait for it, please do it. It did it on the 386, it was just really slow. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, it rebooted. What is this? Give me the payload. What is this? Wow. That's garbage. This better work. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, zip. Work. Do it. Oh, it's not doing it. Damn it. One moment, please. Okay, so I tried completely formatting the hard drive of the ProLinea and reinstalling DOS, and that didn't work. Whenever you ran coolbbs.com, it just rebooted the machine. So, as you might be able to tell here, we are on a Windows 95 machine running in DOS mode. And this is actually another Packard Bell that I own with the same 75 megahertz processor. And it actually does work, however not quite as fast as I would have hoped. But it works, that's all I really care about. We'll go ahead and run it. And we'll actually do something this time, instead of rebooting the machine. Just gotta wait for it. There we go. So, this ran at about half a frame per second. So 30 frames a minute on the 386. This isn't much better, but it is still significantly better. We get a nice, really cool flame effect. Fire rises up from the bottom and sort of tapers off at the top. I guess in the slow-mo mode you can really appreciate the level of detail. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is it finally worked. It's like 3:30 in the morning, and I need to edit this video and get it uploaded so I can go to sleep. But here I am for you guys, looking at viruses that don't work unless you use like 3 different computers. So, cool fire, thumbs up, looks good, hit enter, it stops doing it and slowly fades to black. If you wait for it, it fades through the colors and eventually puts you back at the DOS prompt when it's finished transitioning. Come on! There we go. So that is about it for the RSA DOS virus. Thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking with it if you did to the end. I appreciate it. And that's really about it. Thanks for watching.